Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix. It is Sunday evening. I've started a little bit later than usual. I thought I was gonna have to delay this till 9 p.m., but turns out that the thing that got me busy finished up uh earlier than I thought it would. And so I've changed it to 8:30, so I've made a total mess of this once again. Sometimes I wonder maybe I should change from Sunday evening to a Saturday evening or something. But anyway, I am Ash Mannix. This is Tsukihime, and we're going to start playing the Hisui route, having completed the Akiha route the week before. So I will just check the extras, I think it comes under. Wow, this has changed UI, I'm pretty sure. Endings. Yeah, so I have done the two Arcwood routes, good and true ending, the two CL routes, the good and true ending, distant reed warbler and warm afternoon nap. That's a weird name for an ending. The Akiha normal and the Akiha true ending. Where in the true ending we basically died, but maybe didn't die. But anyway, let us get into this. Wait, what's happening there? Why is that wig out when I was clicking on that? So weird. Right, let us continue. And we have to do a new game. Yeah, we're gonna do a new game. We'll probably end up skipping quite a few of the things. Let me just switch to the full screen. I say full screen, I'm just gonna put my avatar in a little corner and be like, hi, I'm in the corner. Nobody puts Ash Mannix in the corner. I should really watch the movie I'm referencing there. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's do a new game. New game. Oh, you have already seen the scene. Oh, they've changed this a bit as well. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to do something I should have done before I started the stream. I think the name of the last stream I did last week was a bit off. Let's see. Yes. I forgot to say. Oh, yes. Let's do some title corrections here. I'll probably go through my catalog of videos just to make sure everything's right. Right, let's see. Yeah, we'll skip this. Yeah. Right, so we're on the Hisui route. So I've got a guide here for my infinite convenience. There's only a few minutes till the homeroom. I have to head there right away. Yeah, skip that. Reactionary impulse. I go out into the hallway to think about it. Oh, is this a new one? Okay, this must be a new scene. Right, the hall during lunchtime is packed. Students head to the cafeteria or to their favourite places, lunches in hand. Caught in the flow of people, I contemplate whether I should go to the cafeteria or to the store. I'm taken aback by my own leisure. If I have time to waste here, it'd be better if I go to the cafeteria where Arihiko is. Ah, Arihiko. That's a very clean cafeteria. Almost all the seats in the cafeteria are taken. Doesn't look like... Wait a minute. Yeah, this is a cafeteria. It's like, this cafeteria looks empty. Because I spaced out in the hallway, empty seats are pretty much non-existent at this point. Do they not have enough tables in the cafeteria? What the fuck? Aren't there any empty seats? Yeah, like, you would think they would have enough. Ah, well. Budget cuts, I guess. I cast my gaze over the crowded cafeteria. There shouldn't be any spare seats this late, but I decided to check the tables out anyway. Ah, I'm surprised. No, I'm astounded. There, plain as day, there's a table with not two, not even three, but four unoccupied seats. There are two students sitting at the table, and it seems like one of them noticed me during my efforts to locate a seat. Yo, Todo! The student vigorously waving his hand is my dear classmate with the dyed orange hair. You know, this is a weird intro to Arihiko. Is this the first time we meet him on this route? My head hurts. But there isn't anywhere else to sit, so I have no choice but to return the wave and walk towards the table where my friend is sitting. An unexpected person is sitting at a table with him. Is it CL-senpai? Huh? CL-senpai? Ah, if it isn't Tono-kun. We point at each other simultaneously. What, like that Spider-Man meme? Yo, Tono. Hey, wait, senpai, do you know Tono? Yes, I've met him once today already. We bumped into each other with a bang today, didn't we, Tono-kun? Alright, Katari, welcome to the stream. Greetings from Rome. Ah, sounds like you're having you're in a far more interesting place than I am. I'm still at home. How's Rome? Is it like everything they say it to be in the Assassin's Creed book games? I think one of them was in Rome. I know one of them was in Florence. I wonder how close those two are. Anyway, I have just started the Hisui route. And this is a new scene that I've not. This is the first new scene of the route. So you haven't really missed much. Damn, the coughs are coming. Man, I don't cough all day, and then as soon as I start streaming, Jobby starts acting up. To be honest, Jobby's been acting like an arse the whole day. Freaking turn over my plant pot, you jackass. Where's he gone? I should thank my stars. He's not bugging me just now. Nicer plates that, but it's an awesome game. Never played that. Oh yeah. All right, fair enough. Let us continue. Wait, why is my button not working? What the fuck? Ugh. Uh, yeah, sorry about that. I lower my head in apology. Not at all. I'm also sorry for spacing out like that. You're a serious person, aren't you, Tonokin? Serious? No, not really. Smiling, Senpai gives a satisfied nod. How should I say this? Senpai has a unique atmosphere around her. What the hell does that mean? Like typing shite phone typing. Ah, yes. Phones and their dodgy autocorrect. God. I've had that problem as well. Like if I'm watching like a Twitch stream or something, I'll like cast it to the TV and then I'll use my phone to write messages. And then oh man, I don't know, my phone autocorrect used to be something that used to aid me. Now I feel that autocorrect just wants to hurt me. Like I was saying, I even visited a place from an anime. Oh, where? But it's sure surprising that Tono-kun and Inui-kun know each other. Could it be that you two are in the same class? That's right. Me and Tono are more than casual acquaintances. Oh shit, that was CL-senpai talking. We've been in the same class since our first year, and we've been. Oh, I just realized this is fucking thingy talking. That's right. Me and Tono are more than casual acquaintances. We've been in the same class since our first year, and we've been inseparable best friends since middle school. My best friend strikes the table with a bang for emphasis. Is it just me, or is he more hyper than usual? Come on, best friend, sit down. If you just keep standing there vacantly, your Chikara udon is going to go stale. Oh, you got Chikara udon, okay. Hurry up and sit down, and let me hear all about how you got to go senpai. Arihiko slaps my back cheerfully. Look at Arihiko in a good mood. While I really have no story like Arihiko might be hoping for, there are no other seats available. Oh, God, I forgot. Shiki, you suck so much balls. He's your friend. You think CL-senpai is nice at least. Stop being such a bitch about no other tables. I'll sit here with my best friend, or at least my friend. Like I saying, Spanish places I've seen in Gunslinger Girl, a very good anime. I think I watched the first series of that a long time ago. It was quite depressing, right? They not like train up little girls to be assassins or something. And The type of things that you'd imagine having child assassins. Yeah, it was not the most cheery anime. Reluctantly, I take a seat next to him. It seems Arihiko is close with Senpai. In contrast with me, who's only met her a few times, he's able to talk to her quite casually. By the way, Senpai, you said you ran into Tono. What happened? Right, so this is interesting. This is different. Arihiko, has he always been this casual with Sia Senpai? Maybe he has. Maybe this is the first time we've seen them have a proper conversation with each other this early on in the game. Like Ty saying, I'll see you on Discord. Ah, cool. I'll make sure to look out for that. Yes, I bumped into Tonokun between glasses. Classes? I wasn't hurt, but Tonokun bumped his head. I wouldn't have thought Tono would do something as clumsy as that. This guy may look spaced out, but he's actually an unbelievably sharp guy. Wait, what? He doesn't like to depend on others, and he hates causing trouble for others. Oh my god, what is up with my nose? Ah, I also got that impression. He was only concerned about me when we ran into each other, and he apologized to me just now too. See? That's the kind of guy he is. So he doesn't make those kind of mistakes. Ah, could it be that your anemia was acting up again? You know, yeah, this is kind of annoying. Is it your anemia? My anemia doesn't cause everything, man. What the hell? Like Darcy, it gets deeper and heart wrenching in the manga. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I think there was a season 2 of that, right? Actually, I might have watched the season 2. I can't remember. Oh, I'm not in the mood for watching stuff like that just now, to be fair. You need to be in a mood to watch, or you need to at least put on your shield and armor, metaphorically speaking, to when you watch something like that. Valeric Tyson gets read like a good Vendetta novel. Chef's kiss to that bad guess series. I feel like there's another series I watched. I don't know if it was set in Spain or if it was Italy. It might have been Spain. Shit, what was that? It was an older anime, and it did go into a bit of detail about like they had some details like the different parts of Spain were kind of at war with each other or something. It wasn't set that far in the past. I'm trying to think what anime that was now. Bloody hell, I can't even remember the anime. Arihiko's voice shows a serious concern for my physical health. No, it's not that. I was running to the office to deal with some details for me moving. That's when I ran into Senpai. Really? Well, I thought you became careless because you're depressed over the move. Arihiko folds his arms and nods to himself in agreement. And then, Tono-kun, are you changing schools? Wow, look at the fucking shock on her face. She's like, ha, don't leave me, Shiki. Tono-kun. Valeric, I say nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition. Fair enough. Yeah. Like, give me a sec. I'm gonna quickly head to the little boy's room. I've timed this extremely badly. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, hello, and I'm back. Apologies about that. I don't usually feel the need to call to nature when I'm streaming. I guess just time things a bit badly. Right, where are we? Oh yeah, I was just admiring how CL Senpai is like, are you moving? Don't you dare move! Shiki Tono-kun is mine. Senpai exclaims almost hysterically. I'm not changing school, Senpai. Wait, where'd Jobby go? I'm just changing my place of residence, so I'll file the paperwork for a change of address. Eh? So that means you're going to be living alone? Well, are you getting you start weird ideas, Senpai? No, I'm just going back to my real home. Whoa, real home? Dude. Is that fancy place on top of the hill? I still can't quite believe it yet. Oh, could that possibly be the Tono Mansion? Senpai asks with some hesitation. The Western-style house on top of the hill is probably seen as something special to the residents of this town. I haven't been there for 8 years, but even in my memories, the Tono Mansion was ridiculously large. Like I was saying, anyway, what did I miss? I don't know. Were you away for a little bit there? I went for a break. You've not missed anything. Yeah, that's right. I don't think it's the right place for me to. I don't think it's the right place for me either. But it's too late now that I'm done moving. Jobby, what are you doing? Jobby has been giving me. Oh my god. Jobby!
I'm not quite sure how to.
Oh, what the fuck? Damn it, Jobby! Why did you cause me so much hassle? Do you want some of my fizzy? My fizzy drink? Oh, wait, I better move these. Is he gonna. Jobby? What are you doing? You know, he gets more and more demanding as things get on. You became a bit of an arsehole. I mean, I know you're probably learning from the best, but still. God, he's all over the desk. Valaktai said you started earlier than 10 p.m. All right, crack dealer, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I had changed the time from 8 p.m. BST, which will be 9 p.m. around where you are, to 9 p.m. BST, which is, I'm assuming 10 p.m. we are. And then I ended up becoming free a lot earlier. I delayed it because I had something that was going to delay me, and then I ended up being free a lot earlier than I expected. Oh, I should fly about earlier. Yeah, I've screwed this one up. How's it going, crack dealer? How's the little K? Mind is causing me trouble and is somewhere on my desk. You don't seem too happy about it. It's not a particularly good or bad thing. I don't really understand it myself. Well, even if it's your house, it's been 8 years, right? I can understand if you're feeling restless. Jobby, what are you doing? It'll probably feel like someone else's house for a while. I wonder if that's so. I haven't gone back yet, so I don't know. Well, I'm a bit relaxed since I've always got a refuge at your place. See, Shiki is such an asshole with Arihiko. Now, look, I know Arihiko is a bit. He's a bit arsey, but it's all in good faith, right? He's he's good to Shiki, right? And the fact that he let Shiki crash at his place when Shiki feels awkward where he's living, man, fucking hell, Shiki, appreciate. I mean, why are you just such a dick all the time? God damn it. I know I keep banging on about this, but these protagonists suck balls. Crack Dealer saying she's running around my room, occasionally latching on my leg and running off again. Nice. Mate, Jobby now freaking actively tries to eat my feet and my hands. Like he's biting hard enough, and I'm like, mate, this is not a play bite. What the fuck? Do I need to feed you more or something? And he is just fucking going mental. He fucking um turned over a plant pot just before I was starting the stream, and I had to fucking clean it all up. Oh my god! I'm like, why? Why, cat? Why do you cause me so much pain? Why? Why anything? Hmm. Listen, you. I'm not impressed with how you come and stay at my house every time something bad happens. I like your personality trait of not standing out, but I've hated how you're always too reserved for a long time now. What? Arihiko strikes the table with a bag again. Well, everything Arihiko said is true, so there's no way to fight back. Inui-kun, does Tono-kun really stay at your house that often? Yeah, he does. That damn Todo's too reserved towards his parents, and we come to my place for every long vacation. He's reserved toward them because they're taking care of him. That's why he comes over to my place where we conveniently have an empty room. Wait, but he's like putting you out for that, right? Why is he okay with causing you commotion, right? But he's not alright with his own, well, the family that he's staying with. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, actually, no. I mean, I get that he's alright with you as a friend, but Shiki talks about Arihiko like he's a complete asshole. And yet, in the same breath, it's like, yeah, I stay over at his place when I don't want to go places with my family. The bro gives him a place to stay. He's a homie. What the fuck, man? Shiki's like, oh, but he's an asshole. Ariko sucks. Crowd saying radioactive Jobby has a taste for radioactive alien. He's got a taste for purple flesh. My beautiful purple flesh. Sought for by many, many, many people or something. Since he looks pretty decent, my sister took a liking to him, and he shamelessly comes to stay with us without paying a cent. Wait, is now Shiki doesn't talk too much about Arihiko's sister, but is Arihiko's sister hot or something? We need to, because this is older sister as well. We need to know for science. Ariko's first fist trembles as if to say unforgivable. Yeah, he's right though. Taking care of Tono-kun? Ah. Ariko clamps a hand over his mouth. Wait, what? Sorry. I should have thought before I spoke. It's okay. You didn't say anything bad. I continue to eat my chikara udon without looking at Ariko. Really? Yeah, you're right. If you complain about that, you'll be in for some punishment. Ariko nods to himself in agreement. His overwhelming optimism is something I'm truly envious of. Tono-kun, did you not get along with your previous family? Well, Xiaopep Senpai is very interested in our personal life. Nah, that's not it. This guy had no problem with the Arimas. Oh, the Arimas were the family who took care of him. They're really nice people, and from what I could see, they're a happy family. Even so, he refused to be their adopted child, and he escaped to my place every vacation. Sheesh, just what were you not satisfied with anyway? There's nothing I wasn't satisfied about. It's just that I've received so much from them already. I didn't want to be a burden on them, a further burden on them. What, during vacation? How aren't you being a burden by fucking off to someone else's place? I don't know. Valak saying nosy CL at her best. Yes. Cracker saying trade offer. You get my sister. I can have yours. Wait, what? What? Are you talking about between Shiki and Arihiko? Do you want to trade sisters? Sounds super fucking skeezy. Senpai drops her shoulders and falls silent. It looks like she's sorry for asking about my family situation. It's okay, senpai. Sorry for making you listen to something so boring. Not at all. I'm sorry for asking you something so strange, too. Senpai forces herself to look cheerful. The topic might be fine for a long-time friend like Arihiko, but a complex matter like this would only have been troublesome for Senpai. Ah, yes. Having conversations with people and then they're like, oh, yes, I have some complexity in my life. And then people are like, oh my god, this is so awkward. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to have this conversation. Let's just talk about the funny memes and stuff. um, let's have surface level shitty conversations about the weather. I mean, I don't want people to like trauma dump or anything, but like, I don't know. I don't agree with running away from a fucking conversation as soon as someone talks about something that's like slightly complex. Um, I mean, it's one thing if they start talking to you about their like foot fungus or some random shit. You know, Jobby's worrying me now. When Jobby is out in the house doing stuff and I can't see him, I start to get worried, concerned, more for the house than Jobby. Ah. Cracker is saying, in quotes, my Fed girlfriend can't possibly be this invasive. She doesn't work for the feds, right? Just because I found an FBI jacket in her suitcase and her clothes and amongst her clothes, right? It doesn't mean anything, guys. She's not a plant. She totally loves me, all right? Shut up. Vlad Try saying, I've been in the Vatican. I occasionally thought about where Ciel would have delivered Shiki for an exorcism. Ah, yes. That's true. Yeah, that's true, actually. I've never been to the Vatican. I should go. What's it like? I should go at some point. Cracker saying, new rom-com just dropped. Wait, what? What rom-com? And to prove my point, Senpai sits there uneasily. Listen, Senpai. I finished eating, so I'll be leaving. This is awkward. I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry I asked you. I mean, to be fair, they were kind of like, get the picture, Senpai. Don't ask more questions. And she's like, oh, you don't live. What? Your previous family? Do you not like your family? Why are you going back home? Oh, tell me all the details. Sorry, ignore. Don't pay attention to my pencil and paper. I'm just taking some notes for homework for something else. Yes. Tell me what. So the Arimas. Tell me more about the Arimas. Senpai lowers her head in a quick bow and leaves her seat. Only me and Arihiko remain at the table. Sorry. Oh wait, might be me. You were finally able to eat with just the two of you, but I got in the way. Don't worry about it. That was my fault for not paying attention. I thought it was bad for Senpai, actually. Ariko slurps away at his udon. There you go, some guys. A bit of the good old ASMR. It looks like it's gotten cold while we were talking. Well, that was convenient for us anyway. I've got something to talk to you about in private, so I was lucky that Senpai left first. What's wrong? Getting all serious all of a sudden. Oh shit, no, wait. Shiki. I'll tell you now, I don't have any money. No, this is still fucking Ariko. From today onwards, I'm going to be living life as a penniless youth. It's not that, damn it. What I want to know is this. What's really going on with you two? Oh, fuck. Fucking hate this take. Ugh. It's not that, damn it. What I want to know is this. What's really going on with you, Tono? What do you mean? You've been at the Arima since primary school, right? I don't know why, but it's been 8 years already. Your dad has basically disinherited you. Why is he calling you back all of a sudden? I see. In his own way, he's worried about me. He didn't disinherit me. He just kicked me out of the house for some reason. Tono-kun, if there ever is a house that kicks their child out of their house for some reason, that's not a tragedy, it's a comedy. Oh, it's a party joke, but it's so boring, it's not funny. What? Ariko spreads his arms and shrugs. Yeah, I guess you're right. if you get kicked out of the house, all you can really do is laugh. I guess. And then he said some cliche line like, "Never step foot in this house again," or something, right? Motherfucker, this is fucking stuff. Damn it, guys. Damn it. Tsukihime, show me when it's fucking them talking. And then he said some cliche line like "never step foot in this house again" or something, right? That's what people would. That's what people would call disinheritance. Gotta think of it. I've never heard you were why you were disinherited. Who knows? That's something I'd like to know too. Well, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. Grabbing his bowl with both hands, Ariko drains his cold udon soup. Lunchtime is short. Following Arihiko, I decide to quickly eat my own shikara udon. Yes, we can skip shit. Like Tricing the Dome are a bit claustrophobic, domeways, and demanding even after the elevator. Not for someone who's anemic. Oh, noted, noted. It's a bit like some of the buildings like that you get in like Turkey, right? That you have to kind of walk up all these steps and it's narrow. Oh my god, I went to the Red Fort, I think it was called. And it had these steps that didn't have any like, so it's an old fort, right? So it had these steps that went up to like the top of the fort, but these steps don't have any handles on the side, so you could just fall off the side, and they're pretty tall walls, man. Oh my days. Like dicing exiles, not disinheritance. Yeah, I mean, if you're kicked out, to be disinherited, you need to do some more legal shit, right? To like fully kick someone out of the family. Right. Get a hold of myself and head back to the mansion. I don't have anything to do, so I hurry up and leave school. Come to think of it, I hadn't left the school by the main entrance since the entrance ceremony. I guess this will be the way to and from school from now on since I live in the mansion. Wait, does he have his suitcase with him or did that get taken separately? Did he say? I feel like he'd mentioned this. Leaving from the main gate, I come to the intersection that leads to the residential district. This is the point at which the path to the city and the residential district where the mansion is part. Oh, it's Tono-kun. Suddenly, I run into Yumizuka. Hey, it's Yumizuka-san. Yumizuka-san looked at me bewildered. Uh, Yumizuka-san? Is there something on my face? I was wondering what you were doing here, Tono-kun. Isn't your house in the other direction? Ah, yes. That's always a good sign. I know where you live. Why are you going this way? Usually you take that other route. I don't spy on you. I've just been watching you walk home every day for the last 3 years. Usually you go to take a dump at 8 p.m. every second evening. Not creepy whatsoever. But like I was saying, it was one narrow set of spiral stairs, even only had a rope to hold on. At least you had a rope. Could have been worse. Could be nothing. Ah, well, it was until yesterday, but I'm living somewhere else starting today. From now on, I'll be living at the place at the end of that residential district on top of the hill. Ah, so that's what you were talking about this morning. Oh, so you were listening into a conversation I was having as well. Yumidika claps her fist and hand together in understanding. Well, all flattery aside, that gesture seems incredibly cute. Is this... Does Shiki ever say that anyone's cute in this anime? He's probably mentioned Aki at some point, but it's always been that kind of weird, incestuous, weird dodginess. I don't remember him being just like, oh, that person is cute, is the thing that's kind of cute. That's right. I guess there's no point hiding it from you since you already know. I'm leaving my guardians, the animas, and going back to my real house today. My real house? That's pretty rude, man. I don't know. it's like the people I was staying with, they're all fakes. Fuck them. I'm going back to my real house. Baby. Your real house? You mean the Tono-san mansion? Yeah. Having said that, this might be a translation thing. Maybe he didn't word it like your real house. Maybe it's in Japanese. It's said in a way that kind of is less. I don't know. It feels rude to say that, especially if he did care for the family that took care of him. Um. Like I saying, Akia said something like he only brought luggage with laundry. No, yeah. So wait, his luggage must have been brought separately then. Do you know? I think he might have said that it was going to get picked up directly from Narima's house. Valaktai is also saying, remember she has some clues about what's up with you. True, but you're supposed to not make that obvious. I mean, if you're being a weird stalker, you shouldn't really. I don't know. Make it obvious. Oh yes. Oh, aren't you supposed to be going to your basketball lessons at 6 p.m. today on a Wednesday? Wait, what? Why do you know that? I don't tell anyone that. Runs away like the Polio Dynamite style. Yeah, I don't think it really suits me either. I see. You're really a prince on top of a hill after all. Whoa, baby. Oh, baby. Imagine you went up to someone and it's like, oh, I mean, wait, no, guys, I'm pretty sure some guys do this. It's like, oh my god, you're such a prince. You're a princess on a top of a hill. What the fuck is this? It was a secret only Inui-kun and I knew. But now I guess everyone's going to find out. What? With a faint smile, Yumidika casts her gaze into the distance. Oh, so I'm assuming Yumidika was probably had a conversation where she was there with Inui-kun. But that's kind of weird, right? The way she's wording it, we're not friends with her. Her relationship with us is that she does like us, but she's always kept a distance. Or it's always felt like that, and Shiki has just not acknowledged her as a friend. He just acknowledges her as someone that's in his class. But like I think she may count on you being dumb, maybe. Yeah, well, Shiki is like a dumbass. She looks out the horizon as if looking at the Tono Mansion off in the distance on top of the hill. Oh, you'll be all right. Even if it is your house, you've been away for 8 years, right? Aren't you afraid or worried? Yeah, I'm actually kind of uneasy. I never liked that mansion to begin with. Now it's going to feel like someone else's house too. But still, I can't lead a carefree life on my own and leave my sister Akiha there all by herself. Sweet home Alabama. What was that quote? I love you. What was the quote? It's fucking one of the episodes. I love you as my sister, but I love you more as a woman. What the fuck was the? Oh god, the Akiha route was wild. God damn this game. Aki has not my sister. Aki has my woman. Oh no! There's the other one. I love you as my sister, but I love you as a woman even more. Fuck! Why am I playing this game? It's so dodge. Oh fucking hell! Yeah, just get the fucking banjo playing or whatever. Um, no matter how easy I am, I have to return to the mansion. In the end, it's still my home. I think it's only natural for me to go back. I see. Sorry for stopping you, Tono-kun. You must be in a hurry, right? No, not really. I was just having a stroll on the way home. I see. For some reason, Yumidika looks downcast and falls silent. Okay. What's wrong, Yumidika-san? Are you feeling sick? I ask her. But she continues to stare downwards without raising her head. Right, that's a red flag. This is awkward. I can't just leave her there, so I continue to stand there looking at her. And then, is this the bit where she goes, yeah, what? I'm going home along the same way as you until we reach the hill. Really? Then let's go together for part of the way. Eh? Mika's eyes widen and she stands there stiffly for a moment. Shiki, the most boring ass protagonist ever. But he is from a super rich family and apparently saves girls' lives from being stuck in gym sheds. He is a heartbreaker. Yeah, you're right. We're going back the same way, so it wouldn't be strange for us to go together for part of the way, right? Calm yourself. She says this all with an exclusively cheerful voice. Sorry, an excessively cheerful voice, and comes right beside me. Just at the right time, too. I'm not too familiar with the streets around here, so would you mind guiding me? Wait, how do you know that your house is on the way towards my house if you don't know the roads? What? Sure. Oh, wait, fuck, did we say that? Whatever. Then let's go down this street. It's a back street that leads all the way to the street on the hill. Right, okay, it was us saying that it's just the right time. It was Shiki. I'm not too familiar with the street. Right, okay. God, fucking... Oh, don't you just love the way this text fucking is in these old VNs? Valari Katari is saying, by the way, I saw in Melty Blood that the game spells her name like I do, Yumiduka. That narrows down the hints on the meaning of her name. Oh, cool. Underscore saying, also, welcome to the stream, underscore. Of course, Shiki is a bit socially awkward. He lived in isolation until his family was murdered and then forced to be a part of the family who murdered his clan. Wait, was he in isolation before his family were murdered? But he was given. So he doesn't seem to remember much of his original family. And when he was with the not the Arimas, when he was with the Tonos, I mean, he was allowed to go about and do whatever and play with the other Shiki, so he's able to socialize with him. And you like, I agree that if you look at the stuff that's happened in his life, it would make sense. But none of this is talked about in his thoughts. Or you don't get the, I don't know, man. Like, the way he thinks about everything is just so lame, and you don't. It might just be the way the narration's done. You just don't get the hint that he's bitter, right? So the thing they talk about with the Arimas is just like, yeah, I don't want to cause some trouble. I mean, is that not the reason? And the real reason is just that he's socially awkward around them? Because I don't know. He seems to be quite okay with talking to someone like Ciel Senpai who he doesn't know that well. He chats to Yumiduka fine. Yumiduka is like the most popular girl in the class or something. Like, I don't know if he's got problems with talking to people. I mean, he might have like maybe he's on the spectrum in that he's not able to take social cues, but none of that is hinted at in this game. He just seems kind of shitty. And yeah, you could attribute that to like his feeling of estrangement from his family. But I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something about this that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, you don't get the justification. You don't feel like, I feel like in a story when you've got a character like that who is like socially awkward, it's you see the awkwardness and then you feel for them when you find out about their past and stuff like that. But for Shiki, man, I don't know. He has the most popular girl in school like him. His sister is like supposed to be super attractive and is into him. Even Kohaku-san and Hisui, I think, probably is kind of into him as well throughout the story. Ciel Senpai, who is, I mean, he has a harem, right? Of course, this is a visual novel. And like, he's able to chat with Arihiko's sister, right? When that's what he said, like Arihiko's just kind of joked about it, but it's like, yeah, my sister's always like buttering him up or whatever the fuck. I don't think this dude's got those problems that like I say creep crack, they say get good at. Fly saying it's still pronounced Yumizuka though. little Hatsune Miku is Hatsune Miku. Hatune Hatsune. Hmm. Underscore saying it will get talked about more in this route. Okay. I still don't like Shiki though. I mean, if it explains it, maybe I'll take that back. Um, it's just so frustrating going through all these routes with his fucking shitty ass responses to everything. I feel like I should by now have some sympathy for his character. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really fucking put off him. I mean, ah. Cracker saying he lived with them for years. How is he so socially awkward with them? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, with the family, he's been with them for 8 years, and they've been really nice to him. I suppose, like, because we don't see him interacting, or we don't hear about his interactions with them, besides little bits here and there where he says that he kind of runs to Arihiko's place during the holidays. Maybe he stays in his room. Maybe he is that like. I suppose if this was an anime, right, you would see those interactions. You'd see him in the beginning when he's at the house, maybe being awkward and not being able to talk to them at all. Maybe it's just not because we don't see that in the visual novel. It's not talked about too much. Besides the little hints here and there where he says, when he runs away to Arihiko's place during the vacation, stuff like that. Maybe it would be portrayed better there and you'd see it. I mean, 8 years is a long time. And I mean, if he's still socially awkward around them after all that time, I really think he should like be getting some sort of help about that. Professional help. Valakatai is saying Yumizuka without the lisp. Valakatai is also saying must be his blood or something that makes him attractive or something. I wish I had that blood, guy, mate. Whatever that type of special blood is that attracts people, the hot people. I walk home while chatting with Yumizuka. Talking to Yumizuka isn't anything particularly special. Right, look, this bit here. Talking to Yumizuka isn't anything particularly special, but is enjoyable in a peaceful kind of way. This does not sound like something a socially awkward person would be saying in their head about talking to a woman, a girl their age, who is the most popular girl in the class or something. An attractive woman. It doesn't matter if she's the most popular or not. Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling sorry for Shiki and his like ability to socialize and integrate. Yumirika Satsuki has a gentle air about her, and I feel safe when I'm with her. What the fuck? While we were talking, Yumirika suddenly laughs as if she had remembered something. That's not creepy. It's like, it's like, oh, what was that? Oh, I just remembered something funny. You're like, what? Oh my god, I had a. I don't know. I just remembered. I just remembered a funny story that a old work colleague, um, like an a work colleague from a previous job, told. Man, I never have good stories to tell. Some people have a fucking amazing story. So, underscore saying Shiki only opens up to Arihiko. Does he? Man, this game has done a good job of making it look like Shiki is a shit friend to Arihiko. Because Arihiko's like, he takes. It's his character, right? Shiki throws a lot of fucking knives his way in terms of little kind of um, comments here and there. Whereas, oh, this guy's an asshole. I can't stand being around you. And Arihiko's like, you love me, really. And I'm just like, fuck. Fuck, Shiki, come on. Don't, like, just use the inside voice. Just don't say it out loud. Even in his head, he talks about Arihiko as if he's a fucking pain in the arse. So, like, this is the thing, right? The way the visual novel is written, the fact that we can hear his thoughts. He talks about, and I think I've said this before, he talks about Arihiko as if he's a pain in the arse, right? In his head. Shiki sucks balls bad. I don't. Maybe this route will change my mind. Cracker is saying, I don't like Shiki. He was mean to that chair. Of all the terrible things he has done in this VN, that was just outrageous. What is it all of a sudden? Did I say something funny? No, that's not it. It's just that starting tomorrow, I'll be taking the same route to school as you. I know where this goes, and this is awkward. And she knows it. She laughs, looking truly happy. That honest, smiling face is enough to also make me happy as I watch her. I didn't realize it until now. Even putting her looks and mannerisms aside, Yumidaka Satsuki is kind of Mate, are you fucking blind? I get, do you know, this guy clearly he just talks to lots of attractive women all the time. That's why it's like, oh, do you know, I've just realized you're actually kind of cute. Oh god. Kratos sake. God, I have so much. Look, so underscore, I don't doubt what you're saying. I just think the way they've characterized him and what he says in some of these scenes are just terrible. But maybe they'll do a was it Nikocado Avocado fucking 4D chess move, and something will happen. You go, oh shit. Oh, that's why he's been like this. He is actually awkward, and oh man, maybe they'll do that. Speaking of which, have any of you guys seen? I know I've talked to, I think Crackdo, you had mentioned. Don't know if any of you guys know who that is. Nikocado Avocado. I mean, he's well famous online for doing mukbangs and getting really fat from it. But he put out a couple of videos fairly recently, which they're kind of bombshell videos. Always 2 steps ahead, as he says. Let me carry on for a sec. Our conversation ceases. I'm simply fascinated by Yumidaka's smile, and the two of us fall silent. Without saying anything, we walk towards the residential district in the sunset. Suddenly, oh wait, we've already read this, man. Why does this game make me read this again? Is this going to change? This is one issue I have. I mean, I get this is a open sourced online version of the visual novel, so credit to, and I'm gonna bring this. Let's see. I want to give credit to these guys. So it's this game I'm playing right now is an open source translation. That's not it. Whoa, where did I download this from? What's this? Does this look? Yeah, this looks familiar. This is an open source. Someone's taken the game and made it into like a web app or something. It's amazing, like what they've done. And you can find them. I think the name of the user, and there's a couple other people involved in this, but the main user is called Requin Doctor, REQUINDR. You can check their GitHub under that username. It's sukiweb-public, but this is what I'm using for this. Like they have it hosted on a website. I think it's on sukiweb.holofield.fr. So you can actually play this online. Actually, let me put this in the chat as well for anyone that's not aware. Why is this not pasting? Oh my god, why does Control V not work on this fucking restream chat? Fuck off. Right. Yeah, put it in the chat. Wait, is that URL still work? Yep. So you can play this online, which is fucking phenomenal. Oh, what are they using? It's definitely JavaScript based, obviously. Vite. Yeah, React, Vite, TypeScript, Sass. All right, that's the styling. Do you know, I've not actually looked into the code that much. I really should have a look at the code to see what they've done. layers, layouts, screens, styles, translations. They turned it into a proper web app. Yeah, this is a small marvel. I am going to fucking go wax lyrical about this. Credit to Reckwing Doctor and the other contributors to this app as well. Let me see. What's their names? God, give me the names. Loic France, the Raphael 0000, Shiki TM, and LucasApp33. These are like people that have contributed to it. Like, credit where it's due, man. This is cool. Fucking like this. Maybe I should do that to get a visual novel. I don't even know. They must have extracted all the files and the text from the original game, and then they've just like constructed it from scratch to make it a visual novel using the web. So good. What have I missed in the chat? I've missed a bunch of things in the chat. Fucking hell. Right, wait. Valari Katari is asking, will Ark be absent in the Far Side routes? Yeah, she is mostly absent. She was at least from the Akiha route. She was mostly absent from that, so I'm assuming she'll be mostly absent from these. Underscore is saying the sequel adds the slice of life moments that really contextualize the relationship. Ah, okay. Valari Katari is saying my Flixbus went through a long tunnel. What did I miss? Not much. I was just like rambling. Cracker saying Ash, you should do something like that. Yeah, take a visual novel and create a. You know what I would do? I mean, the thing is, right? You can see with Godot, with games engines like Godot and Unity, you can actually like build a game and turn it into a web app, an HTML5 web app game. This hasn't been done like this. They've used something simpler, which, to be honest, it's because it's simpler, it's more elegant. Yeah, I could do this. Like, I remember I made a game. It was when I was doing I did a coding boot camp a while back, and one of the projects I made a game, and it was Phaser 3 was the games engine that uses as a JavaScript games engine, and I used that to make a game. So that uses like the web canvas thing to kind of draw on the canvas and represent the game in 2D. It's a 2D engine. And then I had that running in a React app, so that like so using React for the web UI, every time you clicked on something it would appear on the you had a little inventory kind of box on the side and the web app, and so it was cool. It was a React app that then ran a Phaser game and one of its components, and then it would interact with other components. Anyway, I don't know how familiar you guys with like React and JavaScript and web dev, but it was cool. I liked it. God damn it! Why did I not fucking try and make more shit? Fuck me! I do nothing. I feel like I do nothing. Fucking keep saying I'm gonna do a game. Keep saying I'm gonna draw more. Fucking, I need to get on the fucking grind. I'm too lazy, man. Too distracted. Where's Jobby gone? Jobby's leaving me alone. Underscore saying that as a flaw to the original game. There wasn't enough time to flesh everything out. Ah, yeah. You know, I'll give it that. It does seem to be a major flaw here that it misses there isn't any proper slice of life moments, which I suppose makes it leaner, but it's maybe a bit too lean. But I suppose if the sequel or the remake or whatever, what was this? There was a sequel. What's the sequel? The sequel fleshes out more. Maybe have a look at that. Crack Dealer saying make videos snorting lines of coke and have a backlog of 4 years. I know, man. Like freaking like a avocado. He basically right. I don't know if you guys know, but he was posting videos. He had made videos years in advance while he was still overweight, and he had a backlog enough of those videos to last a couple of years. And in that couple of years, he lost all of the weight. I think 190 pounds. I don't know what that is in like kilograms, which is what I use, but like he lost a shit ton of weight. Ah shit, he was obese and he lost all the weight and now he's at a healthy weight. It's phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. And then he does this fucking video that makes him look like a supervillain. Another thing is he's actually I heard that he's actually really intelligent. He went to like the top art college or whatever. One of the top ones in the world. It's like the for art. That's the equivalent of like Yale or whatever the fuck. Harvard or whatever. And like he's actually really intelligent, but it was funny, man. He sounded like a fucking villain for Batman. I'm always 2 steps ahead. So crazy. What a boss. And he was able to hide that for years. Fuck. Do you know how hard if you're someone that's famous on YouTube, and I'm assuming he lives like he's in America. I don't know where in America he lives, but I think it might be LA. Maybe not. But like someone's gonna see you. So you would have had to like I think he shaved his head, so that might have made it harder for people to recognize him. But he had to hide that for years. How'd you do that? How'd you do that and not leak any information? Fucking hell. Well played. Well played. Crackdeer saying, while you go on rehabilitation and then come back. Black Tie saying, were you about to say Arihiko route? I was. There is no Arihiko route. To my knowledge. Underscore saying, every VN type moon made after this has a lot more slice of life moments before things start. You know what? And you know what? Is Tsukihime the first? Or one of their first ones? That they made. So look, I'll give him credit. I don't like the character of Shiki, the way he is portrayed in this game. I'll say that. Because like there seems to be more to him and good reasoning for the way he acts. I just don't like the way he is, or I don't like his actions in this game to other people and the way he talks about them. But hopefully that will change in the future. Cracker saying he's pretty good with the violin. Yeah, he is supposed to be like, he's supposed to be like top level with the violin. Not just pretty good, but like really good. I think he's won awards for that violin. Like, yeah, this dude is and he was vegan. I don't know, man. I do genuinely think he went on some like his mental state went down like a good Batman film. It went down the pan, and I feel like the last like he was saying 8 years. I mean he's spinning it as this was a massive social experiment or whatever, and whatever. But I do think that his mental health massively deteriorated through that time. Like even in the video itself, he does look like he's been through a lot of shit. Even if you look beyond the act, if you look at his eyes, I don't know. And then he did the OnlyFans thing as well. So like, I don't know, man. How far would you go for a so-called social experiment? Definitely. But he might even be a mad genius, like, or someone that is just like really intelligent, but like they don't have the same thing. They're not as emotionally or empathetic in the same ways as most other people. And maybe he was just like, yeah, I'm just going to do this. I don't care. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do all sorts of crazy things and play people and see how they react to it. I don't know why you do that, but I remember seeing him. There's a guy, a YouTuber called Oompaville, and Nikocado Avocado came over to his place and they did an interview, but he was fucking batshit. He was putting it on. I mean, even I was like, right, this is put on. Like, you can't constantly be fucking on, turned up to 11, acting like a crazy fool. He came on a fucking little. No, he gave him a little mobility thing, kept using it everywhere. Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. But that must have been a couple of years ago. I feel like that wasn't that long ago. But that must have been a couple of years ago because, like he said it took a couple of years for him to lose weight. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a bit of he went down a very, very dark path, but also it might have been a total social experiment for him as well because he's like a psychopath. Vlad says sunglasses. Wait, what? Crowder saying maybe that's just AI and he's still fat. Nah. It looked real. You could see. I was watching a clip video from Asmongold, and he's like, you could see he paused one or two frames of the video, and you could see the like loose skin on his arms that you would, it wouldn't show up that much detail on AI. Valacti says sunglasses work better than you think. Oh, in terms of hiding yourself. Crowder saying, or that's a doppelganger. My tinfoil hat is on. You can't stop me. Or he wasn't fat on. It was just a fast fit makeup. Oh, oh my god. Nah, he's lost the weight. He's got loose skin and stuff like that. Because I remember the video. There's that famous video where like you've quoted it, right? I'm always 2 steps ahead, and that's like you're fucking insane. What are you talking about? But he did sound genuinely unhinged, like mad genius, like evil villain, mad genius, evil villain, unhinged. And someone had done an edit of that where they put like a clown face filter on him, and they've clipped him into like a scene from the Batman Begins movie or something. Um, and it's like a news thing, and then it's just like showing the little news thing, and he's talking, going, "I'm always 2 steps ahead," and going into like a proper monologue. I don't know, man. It's something else. Um. Anyway, We'll stop talking about far more popular and far more entertaining YouTubers than myself. We'll continue. Hey, do you remember what happened during the winter vacation of our second year of middle school? Oh, by the way, and I'm going to fucking go off on a tangent again. Um, but if you have like Crackdale, if any of you have suggestions of interesting coding projects that I could try to do that would be beneficial or just interesting to try out, um, on the Discord channel. I have a Discord channel, guys. Links in they're not going to be in the description. It's on my I don't know. It's on the channel page or something. But like there is a channel on the Discord for coding suggestions. Cause yeah, I think about interesting coding exercises to do. That'd be cool. That maybe you guys would like I don't know, a little cool app or a weird game thing. Um wait, I could possibly wait, there's a poll system, right? Kuxel does this. How does he do this? What is it? I wonder. How does Kuxel do this? He does a thing where it's no. Oh, this is gonna annoy me. He was able to do a poll in the chat. Wait, is it this button? Start a poll, baby. Let's do this. Uh oh. Crackdeer is saying join the Discord server, guys, for hot British man nudes. There are no hot British man nudes on the Discord server. The cake is a lie, but yes, if you, I don't know if you're inclined to. I don't tend to join other servers, but I have recently, and it's interesting to see how the youth, the youth, the people of today communicate. I remember when we used to use forums and we used to use MSN Messenger and we used to chat on that with people and it was cool. Now I got Discord and I'm confused. What I'm moderating my Discord. Like guys asking weather station. Oh, what did I say? What did I say? I would have said something that sounded like weather station. I can't remember. I don't know, Valeric. I've said something that sounds like weather station. I don't know what I was saying. Let us continue. Hey, do you remember what happened during the winter vacation of our second year of middle school? So specific. I love these conversations. See, whenever someone says that, you go, "What? No, what the fuck?" Yumidika murmurs, "What?" I tilt my head to one side. The winter vacation of the second year of middle school was when I had applied to stay for extra lessons at school. Because I felt bad about staying at the Arimas, I remember it well enough, but I still don't understand why she had asked me about it. Just as I thought, someone like Tono-kun would never have remembered. Someone like Tono-kun, please refer to me in the third person while I'm standing in front of you. That's not a red flag. Disappointed, Yumidika's shoulders droop. Oh, he doesn't remember when he saved my life from the school gym. I was gonna die. Oh my god, I was gonna die. There were two sports sheds at our. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a school. What did I say? School gym? The school shed. Gym shed. School shed? School shed. There were two sports sheds. Oh, sports sheds at our middle school, remember? One was a new shed used by the big clubs. Another one was an old one used by smaller clubs like badminton. For a shade being thrown at badminton. The old shed had a certain problem where the alignment of the door was bad, so there were often times when it wouldn't open. Ah, man, this school. Why? You'd think they'd fix that. Old shed, that little concrete building at the back of the gymnasium. Who says gymnasium? Just say gym. Gymnasium sounds weird. Ah, that shed. The one which they stopped using after some students got trapped inside. Yeah, that's the one. The students were second years from the badminton club. Ah, yeah, something like that did happen. Here's the emotional music. It was early in the year on a cold winter's day. The first 3 days of the new year having passed, I had applied for extra lessons and requested to stay behind at school and help out because I felt bad about staying at the Arimas. Oh wait, this is us talk. Oh God, help me! I can't handle color code it or something. Come on, why Tsukihime? Why old visual novels? Why? But even that was only until 5 in the evening. It had become dark and I was forced out of the classrooms as all the teachers were going home. The middle of winter, even if it was only 5, the surroundings really had darkened. The weather report had predicted snow for that day, and the cold was extra harsh. And so, just when I had decided to head straight home for the day, I heard a banging sound from the old shed and I went to check things out. Is anyone in there? I asked, and I heard the voice of several female students in reply from inside the shed. They had been trapped in there for 2 hours. While packing up the club equipment, they had closed the door because of the cold, and now it wouldn't open again. If you know that the door jams, I know it's cold, but wouldn't you just like close the doors as much as possible without, while leaving a bit of a gap, even if the cold gets in, you're mitigating it, but you don't want to get stuck in there? I mean, if you know about this issue, come on, guys. Volari Katai is saying the Hitler Youth. What? Programming idea. Weather station, I mean, oh, not the Hitler Youth. I won't oppose if you could. No, I'm not. No. Nothing to do with the mustachioed Austrian man. A weather station. I don't know, man. Doesn't that need some physical aspect to it though? And you have a like that would need some physical equipment outside or something. Let's They had closed the door because of the code and now it wouldn't open again. They couldn't open the door no matter what and wanted me to call one of the teachers for help. But the teachers had all gone home. Even if I were to call them now on the phone, it would take at least another hour. The cold on that day was truly terrible. It was truly terrible, but they were inside a shed. So at the very least, they were protected from the worst of the weather. Also, were they out in like shorts and t-shirts or something? I know they had gym, but still. And the kind of cold that should have prompted snow, I thought it'd be cruel to leave those girls stuck in the shed wearing only their PE uniforms for another hour. Why were you wearing only PE uniforms when it like what was the PE uniform? Did they not have coats or jumpers on? If it's that cold outside, what the fuck? After some hesitation and confirming that no one else was around, I took off my glasses. And I became Banana Man. That was a thing, man. Banana Man did exist, man. I'm not fever dreaming this. I'm pretty sure it was a UK thing. Banana Man. Oh my god. From the fucking 1980s. Banana. I eat a banana, I become banana. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by myself. I took off my glasses and cut the line on the shed door. The door opened, and about 5 female students, eyes red from crying, poured out. Come to think of it, there was something like that. But I'm surprised you know about it. The captain of the badminton club who had been trapped had told me this has to do with the club's survival, so don't tell anyone else. It was almost like she was threatening me. Wait, what? 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 This has to do with the club's survival, so don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone you got trapped in a shed. Why? How does that affect the survival of your club? What? What is this weirdness? Why did she not just thank you? Oh, Tono-kun, you had no interest in knowing who was trapped inside there, did you? I mean, wait, let me check the right. So, do you like Shiki questionnaire, the poll? Unfortunately, this is a YouTube exclusive. Yes is at 25%, no is at 75%. Yeah, looks like the no's are having it. I mean, if you saved a bunch of people from the shed, you're not going to necessarily take a great interest in all the who exactly you saved. I don't know. Listen, I was one of those badminton club members. Yumidika sounds like she's pouting. So in other words, I still remember it well. When I think about it now, it was only being trapped inside a shed, but at the time it was cold and dark, and I was really worried. It didn't have. Oh, I suppose it didn't have lighting in it. How big was this? Wait, there was 5 of yous, right? Was it a tiny shed? And if it was big enough to hold 5 of yous and have equipment inside, did it not have a light? Everyone thought we were going to freeze to death like that. My stomach was growling from hunger too. It was only a couple of hours. I mean, I know I took the piss out this last time, but still. Cradir saying enough about ancient times. Back in the day of the ancient dinosaurs, in the 1980s, they existed Banana Man, which was a very British cartoon series. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure it was British as fuck. Valari Katari is asking Nananas in pajamas. Alright, that was a phone there. No, not the bananas in pajamas. That was something else, which came out quite a bit later, but it's still old. No, this is Banana Man. Do a search for Banana Man, and if you see images of a man in yellow and blue outfit, I think it was a yellow and blue outfit, with the words Banana Man. Oh my god. My uncle showed me a video. This was not that long ago. Um, it was like a TV series from like, I think it was black. Was it black and white? I think it was a black and white TV series from. So it must have been like, fuck knows when it was from, but it was a UK TV series. And man, watching that, I was like, holy crap! What a different world it was. What a different world. Anyway, I'm fucking getting nostalgic for times before my time. Black Katari saying a barefoot princess. Wait, what? Well, I forgot the patella loads. The what? What? Um, let's carry on. I was just about to collapse. That must have been rough. I can't really sympathize with her, so I give a half-hearted response. Unconcerned, Yumizuka continues her recollections, bringing up old events anew. And just when everyone was trembling, you came along and asked, "Is anyone in there?" In your usual unexcited voice. The shade she's throwing at us. And then the captain got angry and shouted, "Can't you tell just by looking? Do you remember? Looking what? Looking what is a fucking closed door? Is he supposed to know? Mate, what the fuck? Yeah, I remember. There was a loud bang when she threw a bat at the door. Do you know, this is why he doesn't remember all the people who saved. The fucking captain was being an asshole, fucking chucking a bat at the door, and then telling him, "You don't fucking tell anyone about this. Didn't happen, Shiki, okay? Right? The badminton club is at stake." Uh, I wouldn't fucking remember anything else. I just remember the badminton club fucking captain being a shithead. I was really surprised. Oh, that's right. Wait, Yumaduka says, laughing. But when we heard all the teachers had gone home, we really lost all hope. We couldn't stand being there for even a minute longer. We had to face the prospect of being trapped until the next day. Now that would have been bad. Just when we were thinking about how miserable the world was. Oh no, I'm trapped in a shed. The world is a cruel place. Fucking first world problems. Oh my god, I shouldn't. It is bad, but still, man. It's just, and she knows it as well. It's just the fucking, oh god. We talked about this before. It's like, if you're a teenage girl and you're stuck in that situation, you would think it's the end of the world. I just, yeah, I just find it funny as an old man. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Cracker saying, "Sharp, nobody wants to know about your weird fetishes and sexual awakenings." Wait, what? Well, try saying that looks like a the tick thing. Yeah, do you know that? I think about it. That does the art style of the character does look a lot like the tick. Maybe the tick took the art style took some influence from that. I don't know, or maybe that was the art style of the time. Maybe the tick, the original comic or whatever, was made around that time, and that was a prominent type of art style. Practice says, "I know exactly why it was a banana and not any other different." Ash being misogynist again. Wait, well, I'm not. Don't don't you accuse me of that, right? I just find it funny. It's like it's youth, right? It's kids being like, "Oh my god, this." I mean, it's the worst thing that's probably happened to her in her life, and she. I mean, you've got a good. Hey, I think you're doing well. If the worst thing that's happened to you in your life as a teenager is that you got trapped in a shed in school. But yeah, I mean, I shouldn't. But I'm like, I shouldn't, but still, I gotta fucking take the piss. Oh right, just when we were thinking about how miserable the world was, you knocked on the door and said, "I might be able to open the door if you can keep it a secret." That sounds dodge. Yeah, and then I heard another bang, and someone said, "If it opened that easily, we wouldn't be suffering in here." She was really angry. Oh my god, man, that fucking captain. Yeah, the captain felt responsible for us getting trapped, so she didn't have much patience to spare. Yes, and that's helping her how? Maybe I bet you she was the one that closed the door. But soon after that, the door opened. Everyone was happy that the captain's knocking with the bat must have worked and ran outside. Oh, they assumed it was the captain that did it. What, she was bashing the door with a bat? I mean, I would have thought that would have opened it if it's a. I mean, was it a metal door or a wooden door? I'm assuming it was a wooden door. I feel like a bat would fucking take it to pieces. But I was watching you, standing by the door. Yumidika looks at me warmly. That only troubles me. To me, to you, it was the worst day of your life. To me, it was a Tuesday. Oh, fuck. Street Fighter, the movie was awesome. To me, it meant nothing, so I can't really appreciate her gratitude. I was crying really hard at that time. My eyes just felt like they were swelling up. 1 second, let me. And they looked terrible. What do you think you said when you saw me like that? I'm pretty sure he wasn't that bothered. I don't know. What did I say? I really don't remember, so I asked as if it were something someone else had done. Despite this, Yumidiko still looks at me happily. You put your hand on my head and said, hurry up and go home and eat some osuni? What? I was a little embarrassed because I was trembling so much from the cold. He put his hand on your head like some fucking grandpa's like, hurry, child, and go home and eat some ozuni. You look cold. What the fuck? I knit my brows. Why did you put your hand on her head like she was a fucking... She's your age. What? See, this is why I'm like, Shiki does not have social... I mean, yeah, do you know, he does have... He's like, issues socializing, but not in the way that most other people do. Man, man puts his hand on this girl's head. He's like, hurry, child. Go home and get warm. You'll freeze to death in this cold. This is no weather for a young child to be out at night. I think you meant for me to warm up my body by having some ozuni. What the fuck is ozuni now? What food is this? I need to check this. It sounds like some sort of weird energy drink. Ozuni is the honorific way to say zuni. The actual name of the soup, zuni, is made up of two Japanese kanji characters that combine to mean mixed boil. Oh, okay. What is it made of? Toasted mochi, chicken, and komatsuna, Japanese mustard spinach, usually harvested in the winter months. Ooh, mochi. Oh. Anyway, fucking I'm getting distracted again. Like try saying, "Oh, is that what started her getting the lead on who Shiki is?" Yes, or at least it started her interest. That was when she started taking an interest in Shiki, I think. Yeah, because she did say she's been in the same school since middle school. Wait, this was middle school, right? I don't know. Crack Dealer saying, "I might be able to," in quotes, "I might be able to open a door if y'all could give me some favors under the table." Wink, wink. You're a horrible person, man. Oh my god. I see. It was right after New Year's, after all. That does sound like the stupid kind of thing I would say. Now that it's put to me like this, I regret not having picked something better to say. Back then, I thought there are plenty of reliable people at school, but if I ever really needed to be saved, it will be someone like Tono-kun who saves me. Oh, I must not fucking. I'm a fucking. Oh, I want Tono-kun to say. You know that she fantasized about him saving her a million times. She's like, oh, I need a hero. You're exaggerating. Look, it's like how a baby chick thinks the first human it meets is its mother. Oh, fuck, I remember this conversation. Cheeky don't. Just shut up. I just happened to help you. That's not true. Ever since then, I really believe that you'd come and help me no matter what the problem was. Oh, this is bad, guys. Having played through a route with her just before this and knowing what happens, it reminds me of what happens. Her expression is quite resolute. You're giving me too much credit, Yumidika-san. I'm not that reliable of a person. It's alright. That's what I believe, so let me keep believing it. Well, that's pretty deluded, but also, I suppose, kind of mature. I want to believe that. That's the thing. That's the Shuki I want to believe in. Even if you're not like that. Don't change my view. I want to see you as a hero. Coming on a white horse and a suit of armor to save me from the bad guys. She pronounced while staring straight at me, and I'm too embarrassed to offer a rebuttal. Well, I guess you could believe what you want. Oh, God. He's so rude. And luckily she's totally infatuated by him, so she doesn't mind. Isn't that right? So if I'm ever in a pinch, you'll come and help me, right? Yumuzuka asks me, smiling. To be honest, that would be kind of troubling. Despite what she thinks, I'm not the sort of guy who can do everything. Mate, you can barely be decent to your friend. I'm not, but when she faces me with that smile, I don't want to destroy that faith she has in me. It is time to lie to keep up the fucking image. Yeah, if it's within my power, I'll help you. Hey, he's being pragmatic. Yep. Thank you, Tonokun. I know it's a bit late to say this, but I was really happy because of what you said to me back then. Half of some Ozuni child. and, and then from then on, she had an Ozuni fetish. Fuck. You know, it'd be really bad. It's like after that event, she like periodically would purposely trap herself in the gym shed in the hope that he would come around to save her again. And then what happens? She just got stuck each time, and people are like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" So saying, Yumidaka suddenly stops. Naturally, I stop too. I've always wanted to talk with you like this, Tonokun. Somewhere in her voice was a hint of wistfulness. Perhaps it's because of the red light from the sunset, but somehow Yumidaka looks lonely. What do you mean? You can talk to me anytime. No, I can't. Inui-kun is always around you, and besides, I can't become someone like you, Tono-kun. Whoa, Arihiko was being a fucking cockblock. Maybe Arihiko does that on purpose. Maybe he senses the. Do you know Arihiko has an interesting view on Yumidaka? He did say something about her. He knows that Yumidaka has totally got the hots for Shiki. I'm pretty sure in the last rate he was talking about her and he was made it pretty obvious. And we were like, what? We didn't even pick up on what he was saying. But he also was not being encouraging. I don't think he was encouraging to us about her. He was almost kind of like, yeah, she's pretty into you, mate, but that was the kind of what I got. Wait, oh, a couple of 40% are saying that they like Shiki and 60% are saying no. Ooh, still the no's still have it though. With that reserved answer, Yumidaka draws away from me. Well, my house is this way, so I'll see you at school tomorrow. Bye-bye. Smiling, Yumidaka waves her hand and begins walking down another street. That will be the last time we see Yumidaka as Yumidaka, or as the Yumidaka that we know. We've not even passed day one. I've been doing terribly today. Yep. About the what? About the cheerful girl. Akia isn't the only person I haven't seen since then. I can't remember all the details because it's been 8 years, but there were other children at the mansion around the same age as me. What? 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 Fuck. Yeah, this is new. So there was other children? Man, this was never mentioned. I mean, I suppose this is why we're on this route. We're on the Hisui route. I don't remember their names, but there were 2 girls who were twins. I wonder who. Shit, they were there from childhood? Wait, why are they servants from childhood? Father has once said that they didn't have any relatives, so he took them to work as servants. What a great man. Ah, you 2 children don't have families? Well, I will have you work like little slaves in my mansion. Put on the maid outfit. Work for me for nothing, child. That's weird. We played together so often when we were small, but I can't remember their names. Well, it was a long time ago, but also Shiki doesn't give a shit about anyone. I close my eyes and cast my mind back. Oh, this is a CG we haven't seen before. Is this Akiha? Oh my god, is this Hisui? It could be Akiha. Well, no, Akiha was not a smiley person back then. She was reserved and quiet most of the time. No, she was happy when she played with us though. I should be able to remember. She was a girl who was always cheerful. Oh my god. Fuck, was Hisui a little cheerful girl? It feels like Kohaku-san, but I feel like they're going to do a bait and switch. I feel like Hisui is going to be the little cheerful, bubbly little girl who's became the super reserved. I mean, and there was also massive hints that Hisui liked Shiki, because in the last route at the end, when we get the end of the route and basically Shiki, let's just say, disappears, Hisui showed a lot of concern for Shiki. She was a girl who was always cheerful, so cheerful that it would become cheerful, that you would become cheerful just by looking at her. I don't understand. What is this cheerfulness? A girl with a carefree personality who is loved by everyone at the mansion. Whoa. Right, this is definitely not Akiha. Because she was close to my age, I got along very well with her, and it seemed like every day we would run around the garden together. Now this is obviously making it sound like it's Kohaku-san, but I'm pretty I mean, A, we're on the Hisui route. B, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be Hisui. It's gonna be a kind of holy shit. Let's play together, Shiki-chan. Shiki-chan. She would say, and I could remember her taking me out of my room after I secluded myself inside. Wait, this bro was fucking enjoying himself with other girls when he was a kid? Does Akiha know about this? Because I'm pretty sure she would not be having him anywhere near Hisui or Kohaku-san if she knew that he was sitting there chilling with them. I have missed a whole bunch of chat. Crowder saying, Ash, did you mean to say, haha, women, am I right, guys? They're so dumb and emotional. No, I didn't say that. Valari Cry says, in the Carnival Phantasm toilet scene, Yumika said in the end, you'll help me when I'm in a pinch, right? Oh, did they do that then? Mate, that anime sounds fucking bizarre. Crowder says, I'm not too fond of this misogynist arc, to be honest. Wait, what? In quotes, Inui-kun is always around you like the Inui is. I know, man. What a fucking... She was throwing shade at Inui-kun. He's always around you. Why are you so afraid of Inui-kun? Can't you just get over it? He's my mate. I'm not going to break up with my mate just to be with you. Or maybe I would. I don't know. Well, maybe a lot of guys would. But you shouldn't. Like I said, he was encouraging in that anime. That is not. That's what I asked long ago. Cracker saying new CG. I know. And Valai Katari is asking, is it Hisui? I suspect it is. Wait, what did he just... Did I miss that last bit? He would often laugh and take shy Akiha's hand, trying to make her play with us. Holy shit! Akiha didn't even mention this. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? She would often laugh... I just read that. She said... Wait, there was a bit before that. She would say... And I could remember her taking me out of my room. Oh no, I did read that. Maybe she was older than the both of us. Wait, is Hisui older than us? She would guide me and Akiha to play together, but once we started playing, she would just watch over us. That's a bit weird. Even Akiha's tutor, the harsh butler. There's a harsh butler that we've... Man, look at what they stow away in these routes, man. All these little bits of extra information. I suppose that's the point of having separate routes, but still. Would say, I don't mind as long as blah, blah, blah is with you guys, and let Akiha out to play as if there was no helping it. Interesting. And man, it's so funny. Akiha would talk about, sneaking out to play. She never mentioned any other women, any other girls, which is pretty bad. In contrast to that girl was the other one. Oh, no. This has to be Hisui. Yeah, that has to be Kohaku-san. And this has to be Hisui. There is no way on earth. Also, why is my avatar died? Come on. Get a kick back in. Oh, it's lost connection. Oh, that's better. There is no way that this is going... I take it back. This will be Hisui. This has to be Hisui. But also, why is Hisui stuck in the house? On the second floor. While we played in the garden, there was always a girl looking down at us every time we turned to look at the mansion. She was the twin of that cheerful girl, but she would always gaze at us expressionlessly. That girl would never try to leave the house. All she would do was watch us with those cold eyes. This must be Hisui. I take it back. I don't think they're going to do a massive bait and switch. Well, in the end, I only ended up talking a little with her. And then I didn't give a shit because Kohako-san was the one that I was paying attention to. I wonder if those girls are still at the mansion. While I think about that, I take a white ribbon out of my bag. Wait, why have you got a white ribbon in your bag? An old white ribbon that the girls gave me at the very end. Bro, where was this white ribbon and all the other routes? A fucking memento. Like this is so not out of character, but this is so new. This is the first time Shiki is showing some sort of like beyond Akiha, right? Some sort of like proper positive reminiscing of the past. He has a memento. This is the dude that runs away from his foster family because he doesn't want to be awkward and he's a miserable git all the time. He has a memento from when he played with them. This is fucking groundbreaking. Wait, Valari Katari saying Hisui and Kohaku are what? Wait, what? What are you talking about, Valari Katari? Why are you asking that? 8 years ago, after I was involved in the accident, the day I was entrusted to the Arima family, right before I was to leave the mansion, the girl gave me this for some reason. Gave me this for some reason. I'm just lending it to you, so be sure to return it. Saying something along those lines, she ran off. Afterwards, I was quickly found by one of the servants and taken to the front entrance. With no one to see me off, I walked out of the gates of that giant mansion while the Arima lady held my hand. Oh, the Arima lady? Bro! That was your foster mum, mate! Why are you such a dick with this Arima family? The Arima lady? He's not even gonna name her. Fuck me. It was my last memory of when I left the Tono mansion 8 years ago. Ah, fuck that Arima family. I'm glad I'm going back to the mansion. I put the ribbon back in my bag, but it's been 8 years after all. Not only do I not know if they are still at the mansion, I can't even remember their names. That's because you don't care, Shiki. To make things worse, I can't even remember which girl gave me the ribbon. This dude doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I can't even remember. Come on, guys, come on. You can change your vote in the poll. Everybody vote no. Fuck Shiki. Still, it's not like it was some important promise or anything. But I want to keep the promise, as long as I still remember it. I agreed to return to the mansion because Akia is now there all by herself. I left her there for 8 years, pushing all responsibility onto her while I selfishly lived freely. I'm going back because I feel guilty for what I did to her. Mate, how are you going to take back the 8 years? Are you going to let her whip you or something like that as penance? I didn't exactly plan to use this as an opportunity to do so, but if that girl is still at the mansion, I want to properly fulfill the promise from 8 years ago. It's huge. That's what she said. The words escaped my mouth when I reached the gate. For someone like me, used to living in a normal house, the Dono mansion seems well out of reality. I wonder if I rushed into this. No, it's too late to start regretting things now. The gates aren't locked. I push them open and head towards the mansion doors. The tower oppressively bearing down on any visitors. They tower oppressively bearing down on any visitors. Beside the iron double doors, an unmatching doorbell. Unmatching? All right. Shaking off my nervousness, I press it. This is so much more, I don't know, of an event. This feels so much more of an event and intimidating compared to all the other routes when we first go to the mansion. I kind of would have preferred it if this was the first route or the first time we entered the mansion. It was kind of like this. I feel like all the other times he just kind of goes in. He's like, whatever. Oh, hello. You must be the servant. Cool. I don't know. Like saying I lost LT. What did I miss? Not much. We're just entering the mansion. Crowder saying no way he doesn't know who was the girl that gave him the ribbon, and that's the bullshit plot. Ah, I fucking called it. Did she really say that though, Ash? Did she? Say what? Um There isn't any affectionate ding dong chime from the doorbell. The oppressive silence continues for a few seconds. Then, the sound of pattering footsteps behind the door indicates someone's presence. We have been waiting for you. The door opens with a creak. It must be Kohako-san. Inside is the lobby I remembered and a young girl in an apron. Yes! I'm thinking. Yeah, the girl who it could not. It had. Well, first of all, this is the Hisui route. Uh, the girl in the mansion could never be Kohaku-san. Oh man, if they do that, if I end up like like a switch in personality as they grew up, that will be. I mean, it'll be kind of cliche, but I kind of like that as well. I'd like to see why that happened. Because Kohaku-san has been under the radar for the majority of the game that I've played so far. She doesn't seem to. She just seems quite generally cheery, just quite nice. Always pleasant, quite mature as well. Is able to kind of like, um, talk. She kind of tells Aki off at times and stuff like that. She's like the mother of the the mansion in a sense. But she's also really cheery and stuff like that. And we don't and then she can do she like I think we talked about this before that she was the one that took care of the father when he had his illnesses and stuff like that. We also found out that she was giving her blood to she was bearing her chest to Akiha quite literally, which was super weird. But we haven't seen anything to hint towards any twists or darkness or whatever in her character. She just seems nice, really cool. And yeah, whereas Hisui, you know that something. Hisui is very reserved. Um, she will show emotions, but she tries to like limit it. And you're like, something's there, right? Why are you like that? Why are you so reserved and all that? You kind of want to know. Well, Kohako-san's just cool, and I feel like if it turns out that there is a big there was a journey that she took from childhood to what age she's still a kid now, but like that would be kind of cool. Anyway, thank goodness. You're so late, I was beginning to worry that you had gotten lost. I was thinking about going out to meet you if you hadn't arrived by sunset. Also, I did notice that Kohaku-san is the one that comes to pick us up from, like, the couple of times that we were still at school, really late. Kohaku-san came to pick us up, but then bad things would happen and we would get a bad ending. And we never find out what happens to Kohaku-san in those bad endings. I kind of wonder. Crackdeer saying it's huge. Did she really say that though, Ash? Did she? Nobody said that. As if it's just an act. Yeah, I mean I wonder. Or maybe she's changed, right? She's trying to be a different person now. She's totally done a 180. She's grown as a person because she wanted to maybe she like her like she really loves Shiki, right? But she's really like she's really good. She doesn't give off she gives off the vibe that she's just a really cool person. She's able to handle everything. She even helps Akiha try and romance or she is like subtly supportive of Akiha kind of romancing Shiki, even though that's super dodge. I know they're not related, but still. But if she actually was secret, because like Hisui, I feel is more honest, right? Akia knows that Hisui has some sort of care for Shiki. Like she is aware of it, but she doesn't see it as a threat. But Kohaku-san, like there's nothing there that makes you think she would be romantically interested in Shiki. She just is really nice to him, just like she's really nice to everyone else, and she cares about him, but to a limit. And it would be ooh, if you found out she actually was madly in love with him and she was just helping Akiha because she felt that, she was putting Akiha's love for Shiki over her own. ooh, and like she's really good at hiding it. Whereas Hisui, it is obvious that she does care. Like even in her subtle ways, it's kind of obvious. Kohaku-san, you've not been given any hint so far. I don't know. That would be interesting, but we'll see where this goes. Um, but I try saying Hisui can't feel joy without cracking. Don't throw shade on Hisui. Hisui's awesome. Karate saying and Hisui closed herself up because Shiki left or something. Yeah. Ooh, I mean, we'll see where this goes. As I say, like I said, did Akia condition her? I mean, maybe. Um, let us continue. The girl in the anachronistic apron smiles warmly. That's a big word. Anachronistic. I'm assuming that means old style. What the fuck, man? Look at me learning big words. Anachronistic. Chrono time. So it must be of a part belonging to a period other than that being portrayed. I mean, she's wearing a traditional. I don't know what it's called. Kimono. Maybe not a kimono. Whatever outfit. It's not just the apron that's anachronistic. And Hisui wears a modern maid outfit. I've not thought about this that much, but yeah, they're outfitted very differently. What does Hisui wear again? I need to now look this up. Yeah, she has a modern kind of French maid outfit look to her. That's interesting. I've not focused on this before. I've not really thought about it. No, that's I'm so taken aback by her outdated mode of dress that I can't even form a proper sentence. Perhaps attributing my hesitance to distrust, the girl tilts her head a little. You're Shiki-sama, aren't you? Imagine it was like he was just some randomer off the street going. It's like, no, my name's Jim. I just thought I thought this is a hotel. Am I not able to get room and board? Yeah, but you don't have to call me Sama. You are, right? Oh, please don't scare me like that. I was beginning to think I had made another mistake back there. Another mistake? What other? Kohako-san doesn't strike me as someone that's made loads of mistakes in front of us, right? Is she super clumsy? She seems pretty on it. She gives a good-natured laugh. Yeah, I mean, there you go. I have no basis for this, but she fits the image perfectly. Do you know what? They're making this too obvious. Yeah, this is going to be a bait and switch. This is going to be a bait and switch. There has to be, man. Could it be that you're the girl who played together with us when we were small? Wow. Well done. Well done, visual novel. He just comes out with it like a normal person. He doesn't wait for about 20 hours into the fucking visual novel to ask the question, right? He just says, were you that person? Even though it will come out as a bit weird to ask a very specific question like that straight off the bat. I applaud you, visual novel. I inquire tentatively. She gives a full smile, looking truly happy. Is it her? Come, you must be tired, right? What? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Please do come in. Akia-sama's waiting for you in the sitting room. Oh, fuck off, Kohaku-san. You fucking just... Oh. Blue balls does. The girl quickly crosses the lobby and heads towards the sitting room. You could take that as a yes, but also she didn't say it, so that leaves it open. Turning back as if she's just remembered something, she makes a bow, a full smile on her face. Welcome home, Shiki-sama. Her greeting is accompanied by her flower-like smile. A flower-like smile? It's a weird way of phrasing it. I can't think of any reply, so I just follow her hesitantly. Crackdeer is saying, wait, Flyer saying Akia gave her apathy drug. I don't know. Crackdeer saying, no, it's definitely Hisui. What, in the picture from the past? Finally, she could be normal for once. I know, right? Flyer is saying, didn't you say much earlier yourself that they switched? Yeah, I feel like they might have switched, but I don't know. Character saying, and then she'll go and tell Husei that Shiki said that, which will give her Doki Dokis. Doki Doki. Guided by the girl, I head to the girl. Oh, lovely. I head to the sitting room. It's as if I'm seeing it for the first time. I don't know if I've forgotten about it in the last 8 years, or if they had it refurbished since then. Either way, it feels like someone else's house now, and it's unsettling. As I'm looking around the sitting room, the maid in the apron lowers her head in a quick bow. I've brought Shiki-sama with me. Well done. Well done. You may return to the kitchen, Kohaku. Thank you. It seems that maid's name is Kohaku. Oh, okay. She didn't introduce herself. I suppose the help don't introduce their names. I don't know. Kohaku-san gives a small bow, as if to say farewell, and leaves the sitting room. This leaves me and 2 girls I don't recognize. Wait, what? You don't? It has been a long time, Nissan. Well, it's interesting you say that, Akiha, because this could be like a sequel to the last route where we left, and you knew that we'd come back. Anyway, says the girl with the long black hair and sharp eyes. All my thought processes stop at once. My mind goes blank, knees weak, arms sweaty, mom's spaghetti. And I can't think of any words of greeting. All I could do is nod with a yeah. Dude, you must be able to recognize it's your fucking sister. I mean, she has the same hair and face, and she's not dressed like a maid. I don't think it can be helped. This Aki, alright, he knows. This Akia that I had not seen in 8 years is not the Akiha I remember. She's completely transformed into a proper young lady of a noble family. Nissan? The black-haired girl tilts her head slightly. Pathetically, all I could say are dumb-sounding things. Now, knowing the last route and knowing how absolutely goo-goo gaga she is for Shiki, this is fucking hilarious. Oh, she has got it bad for Shiki. And I'm just going to quote the fucking, one of the titles for this. Akiha is not my sister. Akiha is my woman. There's one. And then the other was, I love you as my sister, but I love you as a woman even more. Special novel. Fucking hell. I will keep referring to those fucking those quotes periodically from time to time. I'm not going to let that go. Pathetically, all I can say are dumb sounding things. My mind is turning in somersaults as I try to recognize the girl before me as Akiha, but it seems like Akiha already recognizes me as her brother. You do not look well. Would you like to rest before we talk? Akiha throws a sharp glance my direction. Is it just my imagination that she looks like she's in a bad mood? No, I'm alright. I was just surprised at how much you've changed, Akiha. People do change over the course of 8 years, Nissan. We are at an age of change. What, puberty? You could say puberty is okay. I won't blush. Or did you think we'd remain like back then forever? What is this? I can feel the thorns in Akia's words. I know. Do you know what? It's funny because I don't think she's purposely tried to be thorny. I think this is just how she's able to like mask her feelings for him. It's like the default attitude she shows to people. Well, I don't know if she realizes how bad it sounds. No, you've definitely changed, Akiha. You've become more beautiful than before. Blech. Fucking blech. That isn't flattery. It's how I really feel. Fair enough. And indeed. But you, on the other hand, have not changed much at all. I love how that she's like, I'm just gonna pretend to ignore that compliment and be like, you haven't changed much, mate. Akia answers coldly, her eyes closed. What a sundere. What a sundere sister you are. Well, I came prepared for something like this. It is as I had thought. It seems Akia does not think well of me. Oh my god. We know better, chat. We know better, guys. Also, Goo, welcome to the stream. Let me read the chat that I've missed. Like try saying, it must be somewhat shit if you can't tell your love from her sister, or if she can easily personate her. Uh, oh, do you know? I mean, I know Valari Katari, but at the same time, they are twins. A, B. It has been 8 years, and it's not like 8 years where you go from like 25 to 30 something. This is like from the ages of like 10 to 18 or whatever. And that is, people massively change, not just physically, but mentally. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I says, she is not his sister, she is his woman. Yes. Goo says, yes, the scene is really funny in the context of Akia's route. Lamau, yes, it is, because we know. We know she's got the fucking hots for him. I missed you. And the only reason he's at the mansion is because she always wanted to bring him back to the mansion to keep him close to her. I mean, the fact that we know that she saved his life. She's given him half of her soul or energy, which is causing her irreparable harm, right? Like the things that she's had to do because of that. She has got it bad for Shiki, and this guy doesn't have a clue. This is beautiful. She's sitting there acting all haughty totty and fucking like prim and proper and kind of sharp and thingy. And yeah, love it, love it. Cracker saying, quote, Nissan's baby juices. I'm not fucking reading the rest. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, let's continue. Um, if you're feeling well, let's just finish our conversation. You have yet to hear the details about why you were called back here, Nissan. I've heard nothing more than a sudden come back to the mansion, though I found out in the papers the old man passed away. If the head of a major company dies, it definitely makes it in the financial papers. Word of Tono Makihisa's death reached his son, Tono Shiki, via the newspaper after the funeral. Even though his relatives hadn't told him, this disinherited son could pick up news of his father's death merely by buying a 100 yen newspaper. Can you still get newspapers in Japan for 100 yen? I feel like that's probably not the case. Also, does anyone buy newspapers, physical newspapers anymore? I mean, I know this is set in the past, but still. It might be cynical for me to say so, but the world has certainly become a convenient place. Bro, I mean, we have the internet at this point. Well, this is a guy side like an old man. These fingle fangle paper newspapers disseminating information and distributing it across the masses for 100, the fine price of 100 yen. Back in my day, we sent information via carrier pigeon, and half the time they would get eaten. I'm sorry. It was my fault that you did not get the news about father. Akia quietly lowers her head. It's all right. Either way, it's not like he would have come back from the dead if I went. It's not something you should be worried about. I am sorry. It is somewhat comforting to hear you say that. Akia's face is serious, but this is not a topic I care much about. A funeral is a ceremony for those who cannot detach their feelings for the deceased to achieve such detachment. For someone like me, who cut off such feelings a long time ago, there is no need. Calling you back here was my idea. It would be odd for the eldest son of the Tonos to be entrusted to the Arimas forever. Not really. I mean, if he was technically disinherited, it would be entirely normal. Akia, so tell me, why are we here? Now that father has passed away, the only Tonos by blood are now that father has passed away, the only Tonos by blood are you and I, Nissan. You're forgetting to mention the other Shiki, which I know you're not going to mention because you don't want him to remember, but still. I don't know what father was thinking when he entrusted you to the Arimas, but he's no longer with us, so there's no longer any need for you to live with them. And she knows that Shiki is not actually her blood relative. Does Shiki know? I don't think Shiki. No, Shiki has forgotten. Shiki doesn't know that he's not actually Akia's blood relative as well at this point. This is so dodge. That is why I had you come back here. That's all well and good, but I'm quite surprised you were able to get our relatives to agree to this. Wasn't it they who came up with the idea of leaving me with the Arimas in the first place? That may be so, but now I am the head of the Tono family. I declined every one of the proposals from our relatives. What were up proposals? I would like you to continue living here, Nissan, but this is a place with rules. You will avoid living the overly casual lifestyle you've been leading up until now. What? What are you talking about? Ha ha ha. I'm afraid that isn't going to happen, Akiha. There's no way I can go back to being some well-mannered gentleman now. Not that I want to. I will not ask more of you, but do try to. Or are you saying you are unable to do what I already have? Oh, ho, ho. I just want Nisad to be a proper little prince for me. Why can't you be a well-behaved prince and save me on a horseback or something? Why have you gotten lazy, Nissan? Akia shoots me a cold look. It feels like she's hitting me with her grudge against me for leaving her here for the last 8 years. Oh, mate. Oh, if only you knew. If only you knew what she... Anyway. All right. I get it. I'll try my best. Akia just stares at me as if she doesn't quite believe me. You do not need to try as long as you get the results. Her pose is dignified, her words merciless. Let's get back to the topic. Right now, you and I are the only ones living here. I do not care to have too many people around, so I cleared everyone out. Now, this was a surprise where she got rid of everyone. She's like, get the fuck out, you freeloaders. Even the family. Eh? Hold on a second, Akiha. You cleared everyone out? You wouldn't want to run into one of our relatives in the mansion, would you, Nissan? And this is the thing, right? Having done the Akiha route, it makes sense. She got rid of all of them because they all would have been shit to him. She knows, and they probably know that he's not a blood relative. And so she's cleared all the obstacles that could get in the way between him and her. This is so dodge. She's like, it's just going to be me and you, Nissan, in the mansion. But I kept you in a room away from mine. See, I'm not being weird. There's a distance of just a corridor. We're on the same floor and everything. And we just have two maids who are totally on my side. Not dodge. I've put off most of the servants, but there are enough for you and I, so there are no problems. Wait, no problems? You're going to get attacked at our family meeting if you do something like that. Oh, please be quiet. Rather than have the mansion overflowing with people, wouldn't you feel more relaxed with just the two of us here? Wouldn't you feel more relaxed with just the two of us here? Wow, I know what you're doing here, Akiha, you dodgy person. Well, it's true that I would feel relaxed, but you've only just become head of the family, Akiha. If you go around abusing your powers like some kind of dictator, our relatives are not going to keep quiet. Even the old man didn't go against their opinions. Indeed. That's why father entrusted you to the Arimas. I, on the other hand, have despised them ever since I was a child. Wait, so it was the rest of the family's decision, not necessarily Makihisa's, to have Shiki go to the Arimas? Interesting. 1 second. Right, so the poll as to why people like Shiki or not, it was 40% yes, no, 60% no. So we'll leave it there. The no's have it. What are they saying? Chat. Cracker saying, is there going to be more women moment and root since Akia ain't giving Shiki without a fight? So she'll be all bitchy towards Hisui. She might be because she was being kind of So I don't know. Akiha has always been kind of warmer to Kohaku-san. She listens to Kohaku-san when Kohaku-san gives her advice and tells Akiha off at times. But Akiha treats Hisui totally differently. She treats Hisui like a maid. She bitches at Hisui as well. So like when we get in trouble or when we faint when we go into the garden and visit a certain place, Akiha chews out Hisui. And I wonder if that's because she knows Hisui likes I know she knows that Hisui likes um Shiki. I never thought about it. It was only in more recent things where um she's kind of acknowledged that Hisui cares about Shiki in a way more than just being his maid. And I wonder if that's why she's so arsy to her. Like, I've never seen her tell Kohaku-san off. Character thinks that she is generally quite harsh towards Hisui, maybe because she can tell Hisui has the hots from. Yeah, yeah. Valkyrie saying not as dodgy as her plan to loosen him up with alcohol. Oh my god, that was bad. That was bad. They were all drinking alcohol. I'm pretty sure they're all underage. Um, and she wanted to loosen up. Do you think though she just wanted to loosen him up for information? I think she was hoping for something else. A lot. That's super bad though. Don't fucking do that, people. Don't try and loosen people up with alcohol. That's bad. Crackdeer is saying in quotations, you see the hole in your wall is for when you're pent up. It's not weird at all. Wait, what? Vlaikatai is saying they at least might have sparked him this idea. I don't know. God. I'm not going to put up with their whining any longer. Not going to put up with. Look, Akiha. Ah, enough. Look at this pouty face. She knows that what she's doing is fucking like it's not like 100% based on just like being sensible or required. She's doing this because she wants to have the mansion all to herself. She wants Shiki all to herself and has kept the bare minimum stuff. Because I always wondered, what the fuck? Why did she get rid of all the staff? It all makes sense. It all makes sense, right? Though I did wonder why she would keep two like young women, but basically because they would be potential rivals, right? But basically it's because they are pro, they are under her thumb, or just pro Akiha. I'm pretty sure Kohaku-san has an idea of what Akiha's up to and what Akiha's feelings are for Shiki, so she's in on it. And Hisui's her sister, so she couldn't boot the sister, right? While keeping the other sister. This is so dodge. She's done all of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's done all of this just so that she can get Shiki back. That's why she fucked everyone up. She's like, get the fuck out of my house. This is my house, bitch. Get the fuck out, you freeloading cousins, right? She's like, this is my house and Shiki is mine. Mine. You hear? Crackdeer saying, have you not seen that infamous incest hentai where the Oni-san puts a hole through their what? What? No. 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 Valai, could I say that really might have been her desperate measure for information to keep her word. After all, he faced a possible threat he didn't want to talk about. Yeah, you're talking about her getting him to drink to loosen information. Yeah, do you know? And she worries about him all the time, right? Him going out super late at night, coming back. He came back bloodied one of the times as well. She would have probably been going apoplectic at that. So yeah, it's still wrong, but yeah, I mean, I could understand the why she attempted that. Black Tyson, and she knows he may not talk about vampires while sober. True. Crackdeer is saying truly uncultured. I must be. I apologize for my unculturedness. Valaric Dicing also she could see in his eyes how much that stressed him out. Yeah, I mean, anyway, just listen. You don't have to worry about me. Please, just worry about your own life from now on, Nissan. I can see it's going to be difficult for you in many ways. This makes so much more sense now. Akia says suddenly, looking away a little. Now then, if there's anything you don't understand, ask her. Hisui? Yeah, now look at the difference. Hisui is in, first of all, modern dress. She has this big fucking bow tie, which is a bit much. Let's get a better view. Hisui is my favorite here. Look at the shoulder pads, man. And I suppose, and she's not wearing a kind of kimono style outfit. Like, this is these are two very different outfits. And, you're basically saying something there. I don't know who's saying what, but still. She looks at the girl standing by her side. The girl called Hisui bows expressionlessly. This is Hisui. She will be your personal maid from now on. Is that acceptable? Eh? What? Personal maid? You mean, in other words, she's your servant? Akia declares as if it were obvious. I can't believe it. Fitting with the Western style of the house, the girl in the maid outfit stands there as if it is natural to do so. Hold on. I'm not a kid, you know. I don't need a servant. I can take care of myself. Would that include the cooking and the laundry? Wait, he can't put stuff in the washing machine? Akia's pretty sharp at pointing these things out. Wait, can Akia cook and wash the clothes? At any rate, now that you've returned to this house, you will obey my directions. Ah, lame. I don't know how you lived at the Arima house, but you're living at the Tono house now. Please accept everything given to you. Well, she knows his personality, right? So she's forcing him to accept it. Otherwise, he'd be a bitch about it. Be like, I don't want to accept this. I'm going to visit Arihiko and fucking disappear for months on end. Which would be funny. I can't say anything and my eyes drift towards Hisui. As expected, she simply looks back at me expressionlessly like a doll. I do find that hilarious how she just fucking stares at you as if there's like she's just a machine. Well then, Hisui. Please show Nissan to his room. Yes, my lady. I've not heard Hisui refer to Akia as my lady. Does she say my lady? This is the first time I feel like I've read someone say my lady in this game. Hisui approaches me with a shadow-like lack of presence. I will guide you to the room, Shiki-sama. Hisui heads towards the lobby. Sighing, I head off towards the lobby too. We enter the lobby. This mansion is split into east and west wings with a lobby in the middle. The lobby is like the body of a bird whose wings are the halls extending diagonally to the east and west. Diagonally? Each wing is about the size of a small hospital. Holy shit! I remember the house is constructed symmetrically, so both the east and west wings have the same floor plan. Your room is this way, Shiki-sama. So he climbs up a flight of stairs. It seems like my room is on the second floor. Wait, how many floors does this place have? 2? Come to think of it, the servants' room should be on the first floor of the west wing, so that's probably where Hisui and Kuhaku-san's room are. Outside, the sun has already set. The girl in the maid-out uniform walks down the long, dimly lit hallway without a word. It kind of feels like a wonderland. Without thinking, I let my thoughts slip out. Did you say something, Shiki-sama? So he stops and looks back at me. I feel like that's a hint to shut up. No, I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. After staring at me. God, I love Hisui. So he bows and starts walking again. She just looks at him like fucking idiot. Let's continue. What's happening? Why is it? Okay. Is this my room? Yes. If you are displeased with it, I can arrange a different one for you. No, there's no way I could be displeased with it. It's just a little, not really too fancy for me. Mate, it looks alright. What are you talking about? Shiki-sama? It's fine. I'll gladly use this room. Understood. This room has not been touched since 8 years ago, so I do not believe you'll find anything unsatisfactory with it. Right, it's not been touched since 8 years ago. This is clearly a room. This is clearly his old room. He won't remember. This must be his old room. Huh? There's something a little odd about the way Hisui said that. This room has not been touched since 8 years ago, so I do not believe you'll find anything unsatisfactory with it. Yeah, this is his room. He won't remember. It must be. It's as if she was implying this was once my room. Oh, there you go. Hey, is this by any chance my old room? That is what I've been told. Wait, did she tell us this last time? Am I mistaken? So he inclines her head to the side slightly. I feel relieved. It seems this girl can express emotion after all. Well, it might be, now that you mention it. I do remember it faintly, so it must be so. I can't feel any sense of familiarity about this place at all, but I guess that's what it's like after you leave a place for 8 years. I can't get settled here, though. I was living in a 6.5 mat sized room until this morning. I think it's crazy how they fucking size rooms using mats as a size, as a measurement. I'm pretty sure in most that's probably not the norm in Japan, but the 6.5 mat size room. Also, he must be sleeping on the floor on the thingy on the floor. It's like I'm staying in some high class hotel. I understand how you feel, but please try to get used to it. From today onwards, you are the eldest son of the Tono house, Shiki-sama. You're right. I've got to do my best, so I at least look like it on the outside. With a thump, I drop my bag on the table and stretch my back. I've been feeling a little stressed out with everything that's happened so far, but I guess I've not got no choice but to adjust from today onwards. Shiki-sama, all of your luggage has been brought here. Is there anything more you require? No, not really. Why'd you ask? There was very little delivered. If there's anything you need, I can have it prepared, so please do not hesitate to ask. I see. No, I don't need anything here more for now. I didn't have much luggage to begin with. My luggage is just this bag, these glasses, and the textbooks in my bag, and the white ribbon with an unidentified owner. That's all. Ah, that's right. I haven't asked her the important thing yet. Can I ask you something, Hisui? Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? I'm sorry if I'm mistaken about this, but you and Kohaku-san are sisters, right? Why is she so a concerned face at this? For an instant, surprise flashes in Hisui's expressionless eyes. Yes, Kohaku is my older sister. Older? Are you not twins? Really? Great! Then that means you two must be the girls who once lived here. I'm so happy that I inadvertently raised my voice. Oh. In direct contrast to my joy, Hisui does not move. Hisui? You and Kohaku-san were the children taken in here, aren't you? We used to play together. I wonder if you remember... I close my mouth as soon as I speak. No. The girl I'd played together with was the bright and cheerful one. The one who had just gazed at us with those cold eyes has to be. I played together with your sister quite often. Isui? Yes, I know. 2 years before you went to the Arima household, Makihisa-sama took in Nisan and I. Hisui speaks as if disinterested. It's good that I know Hisui and Kohaku-san are the twins from my memories, but it seems Hisui doesn't think much of it. I see. I didn't talk to you much. I'm sorry for getting so worked up. You have nothing to apologize for, Shiki-sama. I must also apologize for my rudeness to you when I was younger. Hisui lowers her head. I feel very uneasy. I know Hisui doesn't mean to make me feel bad, but I don't know how to respond when a girl the same age as me says that to me. Do you have any other requests, Shiki-sama? No, nothing particular. Very well. I shall come to call you in an hour's time. Please relax until then. As I expected, Hisui says everything with an expressionless face. By 1 hour later, she must mean dinner. But even if she tells me to relax, how would I do that here? The clock says it's around 6 o'clock. Usually I'd be watching TV in the sitting room around this time. But I'm having serious doubts as to whether there's any such thing in this mansion. They don't even have a TV? Get the fuck out of here, man. Hisui, I know it's kind of a trivial thing to ask about, but is there a television in this mansion? A television? So your eyes narrow slightly. I know I'm the one who asked, but it really is a stupid question. I feel there's something wrong with asking about the presence of a TV in a luxurious mansion like this. So he makes a rare, troubled face and stares off into space. Wait, what? Why? There is no television in the sitting room. Some of the visitors did make use of one, but when they departed, they packed it up with their luggage and took it back with them, so I do not believe there are any remaining. Wait, whoa. They came with a TV and took it back? What? Hold on. Visitors? Like who? Valaktar is saying the unit is called Tatami. Interesting. Akia is like a vixen. People made more schemes with such parents, so somehow their clothes suit their characters a lot. Yes, Crackdeer, you are right. Gu is saying they toned down the bow tie a little bit in the remake. It is a bit much in my opinion. Yeah, it's a bit big, right? Maybe she's hiding. I still like it though. Vlad Cry saying, "Did you forget there is no TV there?" I did not forget, but I just find it fascinating. It's no TV. I believe, if I remember correctly, Kohaku-san has one in her room though. Relatives. The eldest son of the Kugamini Sama from a branch of the family. Tozaki Sama's third daughter and her fiancé, and Kishima Sama's eldest son came to stay for close to 3 years. Bloody hell! I know, 3 years, huh? Isui, that's what you'd call freeloaders, not visitors. Isui does not reply. No matter what kind of people these freeloaders were, it seems that servants can't say anything bad about them. Well, at any rate, it seems like those relatives have brought and taken back their own luggage with them. My old man hated the products of modern culture, thinking them all vulgar. Oh, shit. There is no way that we could ever watch a TV. Akia, who had been educated by him for the last 8 years, would probably be the same. Well, it's not like I'll die without one. Mate, I would. Fuck that. What am I going to do? Go outside and touch grass? To hell with that. Hisui is silent. Like a perfect example for servants, Hisui says nothing unless she is being asked a direct question. This is, of course, a kind of depressing for me. I want to make that expressionless face break into a smile somehow. Mate, calm yourself. But that seems impossible with just any old half-hearted effort. Oh, there was a library on the first floor of the West Wing, wasn't there? Maybe I'll go find something to read when I have some free time. Yusui does not reply. She just stands there in the doorway. I can't even tell where she's looking. Yusui? Yusui doesn't say a word. Suddenly she looks straight at me. I believe there is one in Nissan's room. Oh, she was thinking about where the TVs were. Look at that. Huh? I have no idea what she's talking about. There's one of what? A television. I remember seeing one in Nissan's room. Wait, so you don't have a television? What? So he says, as if remembering something from many years ago. I see. Koako-san does look like the type of person who'd watch those variety shows. Dude, what a fucking judgy bastard. What's like assumptions here? But I balk at going to Koako-san's room to tell her, let me watch your TV. I know. Sorry, just forget I ever asked. After all, I'll be living here from now on, so I've got to follow the rules of the mansion. Buy yourself a TV, man. Ah, well, he has no money. God knows what sort of cynical comment I'd be in for from Akia if I started watching television. Who cares? Get a TV. It seems I'll be leading a scholarly student life fit for a member of the Tono family from now on. Ah, lame. All right. I'll be in my room until dinner, so just come and call me when it's time. You've got other things to do, don't you, Hisui? So he nods in assent and turns around. Finally opening doors, she leaves the room. Right. We're going to skip this. And I think this is a good point to save. I think we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for tonight, for it has been 2.5 hours. Well, let me just catch up with the chat. Let's see. Valaria Guitar is asking Forbidden Library ? I don't know if it's forbidden. I think she was just more occupied thinking about the TV. Wait, they're twins. When they suddenly appear in the hallway like in The Shining. That would be fucking funny. Maybe. But we'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you for joining me. We'll continue this next week. I was hoping I'd get more done. Not even day 2 yet, so I'm a bit disappointed. I think we're close to day 2. But anyway, I am Ash Mannix. This is Tsukihime, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time. Later.